our honorable chief guests, brilliant mooters, respected faculty, and dear volunteers. We are absolutely thrilled to kickstart the second NLU Meghalaya National Moot Court Competition 2025-26. As the saying goes, every champion was once a contender who refused to give up. And today, we welcome a house full of such spirited contenders.
Absolutely, Vani. The energy here is already buzzing like a courtroom during cross examination. So while our teams register and enjoy a hearty breakfast near the Aunt Julie's canteen, we're setting the stage for an inspiring day ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment is here. The inaugural ceremony of the second NLU Meghalaya National Moot Court Competition officially begins.
Let's begin this celebration of intellect and advocacy with a beautiful welcome Kathak dance performed by Devyani. Let it set the tone for grace, tradition, and the rhythm of justice.
I hope you all enjoyed the performance. We now request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Indrajit Dubey, to accompany the dignitaries to the dais for the watering of plants.
Now we request our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate our Chancellor, Honorable Justice I.P. Mukherjee. We now request Vice Chancellor Sir to felicitate His Lordship, Justice Hamarsan Singh. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now we request VC sir to felicitate. Thank you, sir. We now request VC sir to felicitate His Lordship Justice Vanlora Dingdo.
We now request everyone to kindly rise and observe a 1 minute silence in honor of the victims of the Pahalgam terrorist attack.
As Aristotle once said,
Everyone, please settle down.
as Aristotle once said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. With that, I'd like to request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Indrajit Dubey, to the podium for the welcome address.
Good morning. And today is a very bright day, which is a bit unlike in this time of the season because we get continuous rain. Honorable Justice I.P. Mukherjee, Chief Justice of Meghalaya and Chancellor of National Law University, Meghalaya, Justice HS, thank you. Honorable Justice HS, thank you. Honorable Justice Dingdo, Professor Well, Registrar General, my student, faculty, and the participant all across the country, and Madam Director Flew. We are 21-month old, and I'm happy to share with you that we are holding the second national moot court competition. Though the concept of the moot court is not a new thing, it was started in the American school where they wanted to test that how the skill of a lawyer can be harnessed into the law school system. I was talking with Justice Thank You before this particular event, and Sir was telling that in his tenure in Delhi University, they have an internal round of moot court also. And this moot court is been formalized as it is in a newer shape, is mostly by National Law University Jodhpur. In fact, in 2002, we were sitting in National Law University Jodhpur to decide that what are the innovative pedagogy we wanted to introduce in the legal education. And one of the thing in the discussion has been formalized that we are going to introduce the moot court as a part of the courses, because some of the aspect of the law would be better taught through the moot court instead of giving the lecture or even by the Socratic method or some other process. And I'm happy to see this another 24 years of time. It has been formalized in the country. There is a number of moot court competition in the country which is given an opportunity to the student to demonstrate their skill into the research, how to argue on the complex matter, how to appreciate the fact, and so much so forth. So moot court actually given a different dimension to the legal education today, and I believe it is also benefited the student all across the school in the country. Um, I've been told that it also helped to the bar when the students are coming. They are better ready than what used to happen yesterday. About our university, we have also introduced the moot court as a part of the course curriculum. I believe once the student will pass out from this particular university, they will appear around 70 to 80 moot court. So I believe the efficiency level of them will be enhanced a lot. The participant in the moot court have opportunity to delve into the complex and pressing legal issues, showcasing their commitment to the justice and their potential as a change maker in the legal fraternity. We encourage all our participants to embrace this opportunity with diligence, passion, and humanity while valuing the diverse perspective that such a forum offers, and let this competition stand as a celebration of the excellence of legal advocacy and a testament to enduring pursuit of the justice and equality. We look forward for witnessing the exceptional talent and aspirational engagement in this landmark event. To speak about this event of today, the second edition of the National Law University National Moot Court, we have a 20 participant team. This time we have restricted the number because last year it was more because of the scarcity of the space which we are facing at present. But I'm happy to say that the team are come from the all across the country, and it has been represented by Northeast, Central India, North India, Western India, Eastern India, and Southern India. This time, the Moot court proposition or the problem was quite complex, and we wanted to focus on the technology, public issues, constitutional issues, as well as the the access to the justice into this particular matter. So I believe those team who has sent their memorial and tried to participate into this particular process must have put a very hard work to to get into up to this particular space. I wish you all the best. Enjoy your stay here in NLU Make. And NLU Make is is a school, I mean, law university with a difference, and we call ourselves a futuristic university, and the university which wanted to embrace the digital twin into all aspect of their process, as well as the delivery of pedagogy, teaching, research, community engagement, all in all. Thank you once again to participating into this particular moot court, and I welcome you all to this particular grand event of NLU Meghalaya. I also appreciate to the team who are putting effort day and night. I saw the enthusiasm within the student itself. They have created the video, student as well as the faculty. They have created the video. I saw that particular post in the main page of the university. And I wish you all the best and treat everybody nicely so that they only not only take back the memory of the moot court competition, but your hospitality too. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us. We now welcome to the podium the esteemed Honorable Mr. Justice Hamarsan Singh Thank Judge, High Court of Meghalaya. A beacon of integrity and wisdom, sir, your presence enriches this occasion. Born in Shillong and currently serving as a judge of the High Court of Meghalaya since November 2018. An alumnus of St. Edmund's College in Delhi University, his lordship has had a distinguished legal career spanning civil, constitutional, and customary law. With notable roles as counsel to institutions such as the Election Commission of India, NEHU, and various autonomous councils, designated senior advocate in 2010, he has also been actively involved in pro bono work, mediation, and legal ethics. The podium is all yours, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Honorable Chief Justice Ati Mukherjee, our Chief Justice of the High Court of Meghalaya, and Chancellor of the National Law University, my brother, colleague, Mrs. Dingdo, who's here, Professor Indrajit Dubey, the Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, faculty members, non-teaching staff, and most importantly, the participants and the dear students who are gathered here today. Good morning again to one and all. I consider a privilege that I stand here today to, in this, can say, a momentous occasion of the second national moot court competition of such a young university in its 21 months of existence, which is hosting the second national moot court. And to my mind, it is just not a moot court competition, but it's also, you can say, a celebration of the how far the university has come in just 21 months. And apart from the fact that the moot court provides a platform for you where intellect will meet advocacy, and we hope we will see the leaders of judiciary begin the journey in such institutions. Now, just the power of persuasion, or how persuasive a lawyer is, depends on the style and power of his arguments. And if a lawyer is persuasive enough, gender does not matter, and this is how a lawyer can influence the court. Now, that is why the power to craft and articulate legal arguments effectively is the very essence of what mooting is all about. And you are very fortunate. We came from an era where, like Professor Dubey has said, that this system of education, which has now been included in the curriculum, had not crystallized. And mooting was something which was alien. And the first time that a young lawyer will be exposed to a real courtroom experience is when they join the profession. But now the whole dimension of legal education has changed. When young graduates or who enter the profession, they're already armed, with the internships, with moot courts. They're already armed with a lot of legal armor to face the grind of, actual practice. Now, moot courts mooting has a history from medieval England, and at that time, mooting was not only with regard to law. Mooting was suppose some nobles got together to discuss a problem where arguments for and against are put forward, and that is the word moot came, mooting. And so it was so then it evolved over centuries, and it found place in legal institutions. And in India, before that in America, in Harvard, I think 1820, the this facility or this system was sort of institutionalized, and now I think it's found in almost every law institution in the world. In India, the moot court tradition began in 1981 when the Bar Council of India organized the first court competition. And by 1985, moot courts became an integral part of the Indian education, with law schools integrating it into the curriculum, as I said earlier. So now, coming to you students, you all consider yourselves the future guardians of justice. And as future guardians of justice, you have to learn to navigate the challenges, the ambiguities, how to craft arguments, and most importantly, in all that is how to uphold the rule and the spirit of law. Remember that the greatest lawyers and judges are not just experts in statutes or knowing the law, but to be guardians of justice, you have to be thinkers, problem solvers, and champions of fairness. To the participants and competitors here in this competition, this is your arena. So when you are there mooting, approach it with passion. Passion, but also remember you should have humility. Strive not to outdo your opponents, but strive to outdo your own limitations. Sometimes we have own perceived limitations with regard to whatever limitation you might have due to circumstances or to. So strive to outdo your own limitations as well as the opponents when you engage competition. But remember, respect your peers, for they're all your colleagues also. So respect, humility is very important. And every memorandum drafted, or every objection raised, that has to be, examined and also appreciated, whether it be by peers, by your fellow colleague who's advancing the arguments. So this national moot court, it should be different. Let it transform you all, where you can hone your skills, position in language, build up your courage, your confidence, and so that you all will become upright citizens and, as I said, the future guardians of law. So I extend my gratitude to the Vice Chancellor for having us here, and also to the organizers of this moot court competition, the faculty, the staff, and as the Vice Chancellor said, who have worked tirelessly to make this event happen. And again, to our participants, the legal fraternity awaits your contributions, and we hope we will have a very healthy and vital and interesting national moot court competition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. One thing I forgot to mention in my speech, the first national moot court was supported by Human Rights Commission, National Human Rights Commission, but this time the moot court is supported by Chief Minister Fund, I mean Chief Minister himself. So we should thank to the Chief Minister for supporting this moot court. Thank you. I'm acknowledging that.
Thank thank you, sir. Next, we have the honor of hearing from Honorable Mr. Justice I.P. Mukherjee, Chief Justice of the High Court of Meghalaya and the Chancellor of our university. The law is reason, free from passion, said Aristotle. But your lordship, with your guidance, it becomes reason led with compassion. Born into a distinguished family of lawyers with generations serving at the Calcutta High Court and Kanpur District High Court, educated at St. Xavier's, Calcutta, and holding law degrees from the University of Calcutta and the University of London, his lordship was enrolled as an advocate in 1990, practicing primarily in civil revenue and arbitration matters. Prior to his elevation, he served as senior panel counsel for the Government of India and taught briefly at the NUJS Kolkata. Elevated as a permanent judge of the Calcutta High Court in 2009, his lordship was appointed Chief Justice of the High Court of Meghalaya in September 2024. We welcome you, sir.
My esteemed brothers on the bench, Justices Thank You and Dingdo, the respected Vice Chancellor of this university, our Registrar General, the Registrar is also here, and Mrs. Go Banerjee, Director of the English Literature University here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great honor that the state has bestowed on the holder of the office of the Chief Justice here to be appointed by statute the Chancellor of this university. By virtue of this enactment, I have come to occupy or to hold the position of Chancellor, which I am privileged and honored to take upon myself. Indeed, making my first visit to the university campus a few weeks ago, I was indeed charmed by the natural beauty within which this little campus is nestled. Of course, there is every need of expansion and working with the council and with the respected Chancellor with us. We are working on this. We are working or with the endeavor of increasing the space within which the university operates and the number of pupils that we can take under its umbrella. Now, at one time in the past, our country was adorned by and ruled by lawyers. Take, for example, Gandhiji. Take, for example, Nehru. Take, for example, Jinnah. Take, for example, Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das. And in the recent, take, for example, Siddhartha Shankar Ray, Jyoti Basu, and many others, which are legion. The time has once again come when the best brains are attracted to law and legal education, and being now at the helm of affairs, it is our desire, aspiration, and goal that we nurture these best brains in such a way that they become the heart and soul of the country and the guiding force of this country in the times to come, apart from and in addition to being most successful professionals. Now, this university is of special importance because, on one hand, there is the question of continued integration of the Northeast with the rest of India. Northeast cannot be segregated from the rest of India and be an isolated part. On one hand, there is the question of integration, and on the other hand, there is special protection, special law, and special customs convention, etc., which in England they call common law, and I would say which is the common law of the Northeast with regard to succession, with regard to marriage, and other personal matters, which have been recognized by the sixth schedule and entrusted with the district councils to make laws, that is, reduce them to a statutory form. May or may not be necessary if the judges know how to apply the common law. And where there is no statute, you apply the common law protected by the sixth schedule of the Constitution. And so there is an additional importance of this university is that on one hand, we have to educate on the general law of the country, which is also applicable here, and also the special law. And in this special law, not only personal law is involved, there is also the question of human rights, which are involved in view of certain political situations which are special to this region regarding insurgency, etc., where the central and state forces have been given special powers to control those unlawful activities. So the question is of safeguarding human rights against the need for that action. Now I come to the question of moot court. My brother Justice, thank you, has spoken very elaborately about the origin and development of moot court, and also wonderfully made exposition of some other aspects which I need not elucidate upon. But moot court is like this, that you are a doctor in the making. You enter the operation theater, but then instead of the human body, you have a plastic body. And you practice your skill on that plastic body so as to demonstrate how much of skill you have acquired when ultimately you are asked to perform a very difficult operation. I have read through the case, or one of the cases which are proposed in the moot court. I can tell you that not only in the High Court, but in the Supreme Court, that would be perhaps one of the toughest cases before it, being argued by the most senior, most erudite, and the most skillful lawyers, charging not less than 10 lakhs a day. Now, this is the case which you will be fighting today. I think it is a little too tough, and from my experience, sitting in the division bench now, presiding over the High Court, I can tell you, cases are much more simpler. Come and watch them one day, and you will see, and much more easier to understand, and much more easier to resolve. But to my brothers and sisters who have drafted this case, I will just tell you that my senior is no more now. He once told me that in legal drafting and legal language, there is no scope of any innovation. Please use the accepted terms and the age-old terms. See, here you have pioneered by startups, leveraging dense networks of dark stores and gig economy delivery riders. Don't use them. Bad language. Use legal terms, use simple terms. And don't use things like arms of the government, which shows that you don't know, or arms of the company. You use either it is holding, or it is subsidiary, or if it is government, it's a department of the government or a sub-department of the government. Don't use these terms, which shows lack of knowledge. And don't indulge in language exposition. Read cases, read All England report, read All India reports of the 50s and 60s where you have landmark judgments by most notable judges, even thereafter, but I think 50s, 60s and early 70s are more important, and develop your language skills in that way. Read plaints, written statements, writ petitions by senior lawyers and inculcate that style. Don't go into any innovation, particularly IT innovations in law. Use the technology, but not in language, unless you find it in the statute book. It's a wonderful experience to be here, and I wish the Moot Court a grand success, and all of you success and happiness in life. Always remember that success is a journey, not a destination. Every day you will experience that journey, and who will become what is destiny is in destiny's hand, but hard labor is in your hand. Do it, and I hope in whatever fields you enter, you will be most successful. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your address. Now, there's a small video presented by the Moot Court Society of NLU Meghalaya, displaying the beautiful journey of Moot Court Society. Sir, all eyes on the screen. Gratitude is the sign of noble souls. We now invite Dr. Umeshwari Dikhar, Assistant Professor of National Law University, Meghalaya, to deliver the vote of thanks for the inaugural session.
Thank you, Vani. Good morning, Honorable Chancellor, Mr. Justice I.P. Mukherjee, Honorable Mr. Justice H.S. Thank you. Honorable Mr. Justice Wangura Dingdo, Honorable Vice Chancellor, respected Registrar Ma'am, our dignitaries, distinguished guests, judges, faculty members, dear participants, and our students. It is both an honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks at the inaugural of second Moot Court competition hosted by National Law University Meghalaya. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to our Honorable Chancellor, Mr. Justice I.P. Mukherjee, for gracing this occasion with his presence and for his words of encouragement that inspire and uplift our academic community. A special thanks to our Honorable Mr. Justice H.S. Thank you, Judge of High Court, Meghalaya, for his thought-provoking and inspiring address. Your presence has greatly enriched the event and served as a source of motivation for all aspiring legal professionals here today. We are equally honored by the presence of our Honorable Mr. Justice Wanglura Dingdo, Judge of High Court Meghalaya. Sir, your participation is a testament to our continued support of legal education and we're truly grateful. Our deepest appreciation also goes to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Indrajit Dubey, whose warm welcome and the word of guidance have set a perfect tone for the event. A heartfelt vote of thanks and a sincere appreciation to our organizing team led by Mr. Yogesh Mishra, whose dedication, coordination, and meticulous planning have brought this event to life. Your commitment to excellence is visible in every detail. A heartfelt vote of thanks to our Registrar Ma'am for her unwavering support and constant encouragement throughout the planning and execution of this competition. And to all the participating team, thank you for being a part of this journey. Your energy, preparation, and the spirit of the competition truly uphold the value of this academic endeavor. We also extend our gratitude to the panel of judges who have kindly agreed to preside over the round of this competition. Your time, expertise, and the guidance are vital to the learning experience of every student here. To our administrative staff, the IT team, and every individual working behind the scene, thank you. Your silent but strong support has been a backbone for this event. In conclusion, thank you to each and everyone who contributed to making this event possible. We look forward to the enriching and engaging competition in the days to come. Thank you once again, and may the spirit of legal excellence continue to shine through. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for wrapping this session with the warmth it deserves. Now let us bring our attention towards the screen once again and watch the given mood problem acted out in real life by our own students.
In Sindhu Pradesh, groceries arrives in 10 minutes, but justice still waits in the queue. Behind every ping, every discount, every headline lies a story. Today, we hear them all.
10 minutes, that is what I get. To dodge potholes, beat lights, raise hunger, just all day. I'm not on a payroll. I'm on a stopwatch. What's heavier, the grocery bag or the guilt? When I ran a red light, or when I nearly hit a child, all for my company's promise. They say I am free, my own boss. But if the algorithm decides when I write, what I earn, even when I eat, isn't that just a cage made of code?
This shop once used to be the heart of the street. Now it's just an afterthought. They can deliver atta, dal, detergent faster than I can get a bill. And their discounts, they are not cutting prices, they are cutting throats. I am not against technology, I am against extinction. My son questions me, Dad, why we don't have a mobile application? I tell him that we used to have something better. We used to have the trust of our customers. That used to matter.
They said we broke the law, but we followed every single law, every comma in the FEMA, every footnote in the FBI. We don't just sell groceries, we build bridges from demand to doorstep, from chaos to conduct. The sellers, yes, they were preferred. But because they were the only ones who believed in us, even when we promised small things such as delivering bananas in just 8 minutes. The price? That was not manipulation, it was math. But if AI sets the price, who is accountable? The company or the code?
They said this country wasn't ready, but it was. 10 million users in 6 months. That's not luck, that's listening. You called it disruption, I called it evolution. Yes, we have moved fast, but we didn't steal the market, we have earned it by delivering what no one else could have dreamed. So you ask yourself, should ambitions be punished or studied?
The law does not change the trend, it changes the truth. And when speed blinds the judgment, we are here to clear the code. Flash retail owns itself a marketplace, but who owns the warehouse? Who sets the prices? And who funds the discount? The capital came in for a code. It funded control. That's not entrepreneurship. That's invasion. You can outrun red lights, but not a regulator.
With that, we'd like to call upon our Moot Court convener to officially inaugurate the event. I, Jyoti Shikhar Kashyap, convener Moot Court Society, hereby declare the second NLU Meghalaya National Moot Court Competition 2025-26 open. Now let's indulge in some high tea. Both the conversations and the chai are equally refreshing. Invitees may please proceed to the conference hall and participants to nearby Aunt Julie Canteen area.
A gentle reminder where arguments are meant for the courtroom, calories are meant for this break. Don't skip it. Everyone is requested to assemble back to the auditorium at 12.
Be seated at your respective places. Now we'll have rules brief here.
Hello. Uh, Good evening, everyone. So it's just a short rule briefing about the rounds. So the pre and the quarters have the same time of 30 minutes, each speaker of going around 15 minutes. If the speaker wants to exceed the time, so they can go up to 2 minutes. That is 17 and 13. First speaker of 17 minutes and second speaker of 13 minutes. But before they go, they have to inform their court clerks, as that should be informed to the judges as well. And when we speak about the rebuttal rounds, it's of 2 minutes. But if the judges wish, they can exceed according to their own flexibility. And the placards will be shown to you about of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and time's up. If the time's up placard goes and you stop, but if the judges are continuing with you, it is up to their judges' discretion. So you can continue. And top 8 teams would qualify. So the prelims round 1 plus prelims round 2, the marks would be added, and top 8 teams of total 20 teams would qualify. And if there is a tie between any team, we will add the marks of memorials. And if again there is a tie, then we will go for the researchers test. No laptops or any digital devices are allowed in the moot court room. So if there is any, keep it silent. The team representatives, always the court representatives, your phone should be also in the silent mode. Yes, in some courtrooms there might be 3 judges also, as we could not say no to those judges. So we would only take best of 2, which we have decided. It would be disclosed after the event is over to you. The researchers, please stay back here. From 12:30 to 1, there will be researchers test. 1:30. 12:30 to 1:30, there will be researchers test. Rest, the 2 speaker 1 and speaker 2 and speaker 1, they can move to the moot court room. There would be drawing of lots and memorial exchange as well. And then from 3 o'clock, the rounds would start. Thank you. Is there anything else?
Anybody have any questions?
One more thing, that the team should inform the court managers about the timings beforehand. And if you want to pass down any compendium, any other research paper which is not related to your memorials, like the extra, you have to first of all give to the court clerks beforehand, if the speaker is going to speak about those things, so that it could be passed on to the judges according to your wishes, as because you would speak in the arguments which are you giving. So keep that in mind. Anything else if anyone wants to ask?
So thank you so much for the clarification regarding the rules and regulation. So my question pertains towards the use of electronic device. So it's like some of our team members, particularly our team members, we have submitted, we have prepared our arguments, we have prepared our everything in our tab. So is it possible if we can use it, like we won't connect it to any internet, so to say?
Hello. So you cannot use in the courtrooms. If you want, you can just make it in PDF and get it printed out, and then you can use the hard copy in the courtrooms. It is strictly prohibited, as it was earlier informed in the rule books also. So no gadgets are allowed. If you want, you can make it in a PDF and you can print it out. I think so down there is a printing shop. It will take hardly 5 minutes for you to get a printout.
Okay, thank you so much.
Any other queries? So the speaker 1 and the speaker 2, you may move to the moot court rooms with your team representatives. They would carry down. Excuse me, I would like to also inform before, when you enter the courtroom, the court clerks have been informed that your memorial should be present in the moot court rooms. But if you can just verify it with your the court clerks, that your memorials are present, so the flow goes on. Okay, thank you very much.